I love collections of remakes or remasters and anthologies of single series, and especially when there's multiple games in a single package for their native system. I really love that. But do you know what's even better for a nostalgic tight ass? How about a shameless quantity of antiquated, passably emulated games crammed haphazardly onto a single piece of physical media that's been out long enough for me to buy it used? A compilation game. Now I have a few of these for the Nintendo Switch. There's nothing too sexy or expensive. There's also nothing digital. No offense, I just have a special relationship with physical games. Nope, just 4 compilation games for the Nintendo Switch that I think are worth owning, in order from my least to most favorite for no particular reason. If I had a penny for every game included in Atari Flashback Classics, I would have 150 pennies. And also, I don't know how to write good analogies. There's not much in presentation or extras, the controls are not always intuitive, and most Switch owners' nostalgia does not run 40 years deep. But this game is not bad, it's fine, it just has a narrow audience. At worst, its massive mix of 2600, 5200, arcade and homebrew games tries really hard to almost compensate for being an overall mediocre homage to early Atari. And you can play one new game from Atari Flashback Classics every single day for a number of weeks equal to 150 divided by 7. Nailed that analogy. The original Namco museums are like my girlfriend's grumpy dad staring daggers at me from the porch while I wait on her in the driveway. I tolerate him because I like his daughter. Namco Museum Arcade Pack. Also, I am married. Damn it, these analogies! The 12 offerings in this package include the usual Pac-Mans, Galagas, Dig Dug, but also Splatterhouse, Pac-Man Championship Edition 2+, and this stellar box art from Rolling Thunder 2. It's a smallish game quantity, but the selection is decent, and the presentation and functions are all good. I mean, she's not like my forever Namco Museum. I'm not in love with her. I'd probably dump her like if I found out she had a long-lost cousin that had the Klonoa games. But I do like spending time with her. And with her. Also still happily married, I swear. I am too cheap for SNK hardware, I don't have nostalgia for arcades, and I am so bad at one-on-one fighters that you'll wonder if I even know which character I'm using. Needless to say, I am not the biggest SNK fan. But the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection just hits all my right buttons, pun intended. It's a 20-game plus arcade blend of shooters, run-and guns, brawlers, and sports, as well as their home console counterparts in several cases. I mean, Athena is probably the worst game here. They presumably just needed her for the box art. The presentation, features, and extras are all great, and I definitely recommend the SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. Heck, I could spend all day just looking at manuals from their weird old games. Sonics, Phantasy Stars, Golden Axes, Shinobis, Shining Forces, Streets of Rages, and so many more. Sega Genesis Classics is an almost comprehensive first-party Genesis experience. It's Sega's biggest physical compilation package to date, impressive considering they release one on everything that plugs into a TV. It all plays very well, there are some nice features and extras, and you get to experience it all through this radical 90s room that is far brighter and cleaner than anything I remember. I bet you anything this kid's mom came in and picked up before they took the picture. And this game really benefits from being Switch portable, maybe thanks to so many big, time-intensive games. Finally, I can play all my favorite Genesis games on the toy rips we take in the car. And yes, I always use Tyrus Blair and Golden Axe. Sega Genesis Classics is not perfect, but on its own merits, no offense, literally countless prior Sega compilations, this is the best game here, and every Switch owner with any kind of Genesis nostalgia should check this out. Okay, no, they're not for everyone, but for a tight ass with a nostalgic physical media disease, these 4 compilations for the Nintendo Switch are definitely worth buying. I think. I mean, I also thought that HD DVD was gonna beat Blu-ray, so like, what do I know? But I love them. And on that note, let me know if I'm forgetting any. I'd really appreciate it, just like I really appreciate you for watching this. Of course, any sub or like or bell you can spare me would be amazing. Also, thanks to GamersOutpostLLC.com, a gaming website with whom I collaborate, and they share all my content, which is a huge boost for me. Take care, and I'll catch you next time. I have that exact same poster pinned to the ceiling right above my bed.